Hello everyone! Welcome to LeetCode 3572. Maximize Y sum by picking a triplet of distinct values. This is also a competition question which I did last week. Long story short, you have two arrays, x and y, and they're both integer arrays with the same length. And you need to choose three different indices, I, j, k, such that all of them have distinct values in x. But when they get added together in y, have the maximal value. So for the brute force approach, I just iterate every possible index from index equals to I up to the size of the arrays. And then I would do two more inner loops for each potential index. So we have a triplet of index each iteration. And then I would simply check if these three indices are unique in x, and then check if the sum of the y is greater than the maximum sum we have so far. If so, then update the maximum sum, otherwise do nothing. However, this will have time limit exceeded, obviously, because this would be O of n to the power cube. And you know it's the unspoken rule that if anything is greater than O of n to the square, not optimal. And usually it's not accepted. I feel like it's true in interviews as well. So I decided to have a map that maps the value of x to all the indices which it appears in x. Now we do the same thing as before. We iterate through every possible triplet, except instead of iterating through x, we're now iterating through our map. And then this will save so much more time because Risk gives me all the duplicate numbers. So basically we're just iterating through the unique version of x. But at the worst case scenario, it's still going to be O of n cubed, right? That's the same as before. So I got rid of that idea as well. But then I realized, why do we need to store the list of every single value in y? All we need is the maximum value because all we care is the maximal value. That's what the question asks for. So all we have to store is the maximum value of y as the value in our map. So now, the value is going to be the maximum integer in y. This one makes everything so much easier. All we have to do is simply sort the map by values, and then just simply get the top three values, and then just add them together, and that is going to be our final answer. See, it's like so much shorter when you actually do it properly. But when I had the brute force, the code is somehow actually longer, and it's taking more time, and it was more annoying to read. And yeah, that's it for this question. I just had to fix a few syntax errors because I was not too used to Java still. Anyways, this question is done after I fix all of these. If you enjoyed this video, please kindly like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time, and peace!